Healthy 69 уже в эфире. Hello, how are you? Today we're preparing for IELTS as usual, day 38. How are you doing, guys? How's it going? How's your preparation? So today from one of the subscribers I got requested to talk about reading. Okay, reading, especially the questions connected with sentence completion and paragraph matching or matching headings. Yeah, matching headings. Just forgot about it. Okay, so let's get into work right now. I have a book. I want to show one book that I've been using, but I want to show you this book. This one. Okay, where is that? What's going on? Can you see something? You see this? Do you see the book? Software update required. Not now. No, we don't need it. Okay. Ассалаумағалейкум, қалайсыз? Каналыңызға pie chart разобрать еткен видеолар бар ма? Pie chart. So pie chart is usually like normally pie chart is a essay where you have to write the essay called comparative essay. You can find the comparative essay in the book. You know in which book? Let me show you. Just a second. Not this one. You can find this book, IELTS Advantage. Let me show you. Where is that IELTS Advantage? This one. IELTS Advantage. And there you can find the comparative. Where is that? Comparative. Advantages, problem solution, opinion, graph and trend. Comparative, page number 91. Page number 91. Let's look at this. Page number 91. 89. Yeah, it's here actually. Comparative graphs. Here about trends and so on. Here we have comparative graph, and here you can find the graph connect with the pie chart. So what you should do usually in this chart, it's the same as this one. Okay, so in a comparative graph, let me just show you the presentation. Just a second. Comparative, multiple or discriminant numerical process. No, not this one. Comparative graphs. Okay, it's loading. So in a comparative graph, you have to write the introduction. The introduction is the same as for the trends graph. Like the graph compares the number. The graph shows the number of people who did something, took books from the library, and the pie chart shows something, and so on. Okay, so there you have to compare. You have to how much is the difference, and so on. Okay, and also apart from that, you have to do like double, triple, and you have to make a ranking. You have to just write the ranking. Number one was this with this number. Number two was this, or the second one was this with this percentage. Here you can see the sample. Okay, so introduction, and then overall overview, which one was the most popular here, for example, or in the pie chart. Okay, so the most box office taking in 2010 USA. So the most money earned was action films, 49%. Okay, so you have to say it in overall, in overview, but you don't have to say the percentage. You have to say that the most popular type of film was, for example, action films. Then you have to dig into details. Okay, so you have to make a ranking. Top one was this one at the top of the list. The second came following that was something, and at the very bottom of the list was something. Okay, it's that simple. I don't think that it needs to be explained. It's actually easy. If you have any questions apart from that, you can look at the sample and you can understand. So about reading. Today I have looked through my books and I found this book, IELTS Reading. And it has all the types of questions and tips and techniques, how to deal with different types of questions. So let's see. Where are reading tips, reading tasks and tips? Okay, reading targets. So let's say page number 51. Reading targets, develop your own reading approach, and so on. Page number 51. Let's look at the type of the questions. 51. Reading tasks. Reading tasks. Paragraph matching and sentence ending. Here we have two of those. It's after sentence completion, right? It's note taking. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Just a second. Reading task is short answer question. Okay. No more than 3 words, no more than 2 words. This one, you can read it and you can do it yourself. Sample task, no more than 3 words. You have to write down the words, so on. Labeling a diagram. You can see the task and the text where it's located. Labeling a diagram. What else? Flow chart completion. Let's see. We need sentence completion, table completion. Okay, 1 word only or 2 words only. It's easy. You can find it in the text itself. Sentence completion here. So you can choose only 1 word. From paragraph. So you have to choose the word from the paragraph. First of all, exact words and phrases from the text. You have to use exact words. You don't have to change the words, okay? Check the word limit, how many words you have to write. Make sure you copy the word. Hyphenated words count as 1 word. So this one is counted as 1 word, okay? The information you need maybe in 1 paragraph would maybe spread over a longer part of the text. Missing word in the text may not be in the order they appear in the text. Okay, so there might not be in the order. Okay. First, read through the summary, normal speed, fair idea what is about, read the statements and underline keywords. So you have to find the keywords first of all, and then make some predictions. So what type of word do you need? For example, noun, verb, adjective, and so on. You have to make prediction. Then look at the surrounding words. What words are surrounding the answer? Okay, the blank part. And try to predict some of the missing words. Skim and scan the focusing relevant information, keywords in the question to locate the answer in the passage. Okay, so use the keywords in the question to find in which passage is the sentence. Okay, look for synonyms, parallel expressions. Make sure you complete the sentence grammatically. Okay, so you can read this one, text, and you have to write no more than 3 words. Okay, so here, first you have to read the task itself. Here is derived from the bird's name, suited, atmosphere, London. So here, atmosphere, London. Okay, atmosphere and London. Name of the word, name of the bird, bird's name, atmosphere, and London. These 3 words show you where the question is. Okay? And here the same thing. Okay, any questions? Do you have any questions? No? Hello. Is this still going on? Is the connection okay? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, so here are sample texts, some exercises for that, and also summary completion with choices. So you have a choice here, choice of the words, list of the words, and you have to choose the word here. But when you're writing the answer, you have to choose the letter, not the word itself. Okay, so here also, okay, fill in the gaps. You need to choose, provide it in the box. Not always focuses on one particular part or section of the text rather than information that is spread throughout the text. So usually this type of information, so this paragraph, for example, is located only in one part of the text. You don't have to look through the whole text. You have to find where it is. And then you have to read only one paragraph. Okay, reading these paragraphs, the paragraph, you will find the words from this one. Okay, the word in the box normally belong to the same part of speech, for example, adjectives and nouns. Required to decide one word with the correct meaning. Significantly more words choose from the box than there are answers. So there are some extra words here. For example, we have 8 answers, but here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 answers. 15 possible answers, but the questions are 8. So 7 extra answers. Okay. The question usually follows the same order as the relevant information. So the question follows the order in the text. Required letters only, extra words. Okay. So what is the approach? Read the task carefully, underline keywords, the same. Okay. Work out the grammar needed to fill in the each gap. Noun, verb, adjective, adverb, and so on. Use collocations of words and ideas where possible to predict the answers and check the text. Skim and scan the text, focus relevant information. Use the keywords to locate the answer. Okay, use the keywords to locate the answer. Look out for synonyms and parallel expression. Reread the summary with the words you have selected, if you have time, of course. So here is text, sample text here. First you have to find where the summary. Where is the summary? So this summary should be located somewhere here, okay, somewhere in the text. It's not all over the text. It's somewhere, exact place. And then you have to choose the words from here. Okay, and also you have some other tasks connected with this. Okay, sentence ending. Here you have sentences. Part of the sentence, it's the beginning of the sentence and it's the end of the sentence. You have 3 beginnings, but you have 7 endings. So 4 endings are extra. Okay. So for this task, complete the number of sentences by choosing a list of possible endings. The question will follow the order. Task may focus on information in particular part of the passage. That means that the information is in one part of the text, not all over the text. It's only in one place. First halves contain clues to help you locate the correct parts of the text. Okay, so first halves tell you where it is located. For this task type, you need to work out ideas connected with the passage. Test your understanding of the passage. Use the sentence ending will paraphrase language in the passage. So the endings will be paraphrased. These endings will be paraphrased. Not exact as the same in the text, okay? Then focus on sentence beginnings, not the sentence endings. So focus more on the beginnings, this one, because these are the questions that you have to answer. Okay, so focus more on this one, and endings you will figure out later. Okay, when you find where the text is. Relate information provided there will often close meaning information with blah blah blah. Короче, фигня полная. Read the beginning of each sentence, underline keywords. Okay, approach. Skim and scan the text to find where the answers, where the questions located. decide which option is correctly completes the sentence. Okay, so list of endings, and where are the beginnings? Complete the sentence with this one, only this sentence. You have to complete one sentence here, only one sentence, by reading this paragraph. Okay, so easy example. Then we have a bigger example here, and here we have 3 beginnings. Okay, so here we have the Stern review. The Stern review is the Stern review is the clue that tells you where the question is. Okay, then more optimistic, Bjorn Lomborg belief. Bjorn Lomborg is also the word that helps you find the answer. For example, where is the Bjorn Lomborg? Bjorn Lomborg, where is it? Here, Lomborg, Bjorn, here it is. So maybe the answer is here. Okay, you can read it yourself later. Bjorn Lomborg argues short-term measures. So here again, Bjorn Lomborg, and then short-term. You have to find something connected with the short-term. Where is the short-term? Environment, takes pragmatic approach, argues. Okay, here says argues. Okay, here is the answer. Investment, environment, research, development rather than quick fix. Quick fix measures is short-term measures. Okay, short-term measures, quick fix measures are the same actually. And here you can find it, list of endings. Okay, any questions? I will send this book on Telegram channel. Link is in the description. You can download it, and then you can do some exercises connected with this one. Okay. What else? Matching headings. Let's look at the matching headings. So here, paragraph matching or heading. So here are the headings. As task requires select most suitable heading. Heading question always placed before the passage. When matching headings, be careful as there are more options. Okay, so here we have more options than paragraphs. For example, here we have 10 options, 10 headings. And there might be, for example, how many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 paragraphs. 7 paragraphs and 10 options. 3 extra options here. So these extra headings are designed to confuse you, often referring to only specific detail within a paragraph rather than the main ideas of the whole passage. Each heading will only match one paragraph. You only need to write the correct numbers. Look at the sample. If there is one, don't just cross it out. It may be the introduction, which organizes other headings. Okay. Learn to recognize paragraph structure. This often involves spotting the relationship between the main ideas and supporting ideas. Paragraphs are most frequently descending. That is, they begin with the main idea. Descending means that at the beginning of the paragraph always goes the main idea of the whole paragraph. Then goes additional ideas. Okay? The main idea somewhere near the start and develop from there. So this is the approach. They begin with the main idea somewhere near the start. Okay, so just remember, at the beginning of the paragraph always goes the main idea of the paragraph. Frequently, the first and last paragraph of the text are ascending. The main idea is located towards the end. Or sometimes, the first paragraph and the first sentence. Frequently, the first and last paragraphs of the text are ascending. The main idea is located towards the end. This can be particularly helpful matching headings to paragraphs. Okay. Sometimes main idea is located at the end of the text. When matching paragraphs headings, you have to choose the heading which best summarizes the main idea of the paragraph, not the supporting idea. This task requires you to decide the main topic or point of each paragraph. Test your ability to understand general information. Should be based on the first sentence or the last sentence. Okay, your decision should be based, in most cases, your decision should be based on the first sentence or the last sentence of the paragraph. Okay, so the main idea goes in the first sentence and the last sentence. There goes the main idea. An option may refer to something that is mentioned in certain paragraph of the text, but may not be the correct answer because it's not the main point or topic of the paragraph. So sometimes some of the options may be not the main topic. Okay? The right heading rightly covers the entire paragraph, while the distractors do not correspond to any of the paragraphs in the reading passage. Covers only a part of the paragraph. That's why they are not the main idea of the whole paragraph. Remember, you must stick to the main idea of the whole paragraph, not distracted by examples and explanations. Although the first sentence of the paragraph is usually the topic sentence, look for more details to make sure you have understood the main points of the paragraph, which will reflect in the heading. Be aware of word spotting. Do not choose a heading as your answer simply because it contains a word that is also appears in a particular paragraph in the text. You need to focus the whole idea of each paragraph. So don't look for the words. For example, if in the option the word appears in the paragraph, that doesn't mean that this is the answer. Okay, you have to focus on the main idea of the paragraph. Always do exercises with headings first, as the headings summarize the text. They help you scan the answer to other questions. Okay, while you are doing the headings, like matching headings, you will be prepared for other questions. Look always for the most general heading. This may be the first paragraph or the conclusion. In this task, organizing words like plural countable words are common. Causes, reasons, so there are in the options there might be the words that are covering the whole paragraph, and those words are usually in the plural. Read the headings before you read the text so you know what to focus. Identify keywords. Skim the paragraph. Read each paragraph carefully, noting the main idea or theme. Rephrase the main idea. Make your own heading. Don't be distracted by details. When you find the general theme or focus of the paragraph, stop skimming and match quickly. Okay, so first you read the options of headings, then you read the paragraph one after another. But for example, you have read paragraph 1, and then you find the answer in the headings list. Only then you can move to a second paragraph. Go on to the text paragraph and do the same. Check your answer by rereading the paragraph. So here is a list of headings. Here are the paragraphs A, B, C, D. Okay, so first read the headings, look for the keywords, the ideas. Okay, so you have read this one, list of headings. Then you can move to paragraph A, this one. Read the paragraph A, then try to find the list of headings here. Which answer goes for paragraph A? And then when you found the answer, then you can move to paragraph B, the next one. Okay? Yes, this will take some time, but this is considered to be one of the most difficult tasks in the reading section. And when you are doing this task, don't be afraid to lose your time, because later you will do another task connected with this text and you will do it faster because you have read the whole text. Okay, so here is the which one? So this is the exercise for this one. You can do it yourself. And then goes paragraph matching. Yeah, in which paragraph the information is mentioned. Which paragraph contains the following information. So what you should do here. Let's see. Okay, are there any questions? Any new people watching? Am I explaining too fast? Is that okay for you, guys? How are you? Let me show myself. How's it going? Okay, so here, in which paragraph this mentioned? So, for this task, divide it into sections, identify which section contains specific piece of information. Expresses ideas. The same section will be the answer for more than one question. Appear in question will often appear the number of sections. Don't choose answer simply because the option contains the answer. Do not come in order. Read through the statements. Skim and scan the text for relevant information. Use the keywords in the question to decide which section might contain the related information. Okay, so here the approach is you can read this one. Okay, find some keywords. Here you can read all of this and then find some keywords, and then you can start reading the text. Okay, so usually I do it one after the other. Okay, so here, for example, some questions are repeated, some paragraphs are repeated. That's why I read the first information and try to find something similar to the keywords in the paragraphs. Okay, for example, here, the significance of establishing a relationship between different species. So, relationship between different species. Two keywords, relationship, different species, okay? And then I will try to find something similar in this text, in these paragraphs, okay? And then classification, you can find it later. So, to saying shortly, this one is a great book for reading. If you want to improve your reading, you can download this book in the Telegram. If you want, I will send it today, and you can use it for yourself. Okay, what else? Do we have our usual students? Do we have our best students here? Max is here, Healthy69 is here. What about others? Do we have anyone from other countries? Because yesterday we had some people from other countries. Some international students. Do you have any international students here? No? Or maybe you have some questions? Do you have any questions? So 5 people are watching, and I see only 3 people saying hi. So why aren't you saying hi? Say hi, say hello. Don't sit quiet, say hello. Because I say hello, you should say hello. Hello, everyone. Let's get to know each other. Today I'm talking about this book. It's a very useful book for your reading. If you want to improve your reading, you can use this book. Do you have any other questions? Do we have any new students? Hello, World W4E. How are you doing? Are you preparing for the IELTS? Or you're just watching? Do you want me to answer your questions? Okay, just let me take this down and put the chat here. Let's talk a little bit. Baujan Nurahmetov, hello. Ainur, hello. How are you doing? Are you preparing for the IELTS? Are you taking the IELTS? We are good. Where are you from? I see that many people are from Kazakhstan. Is that right? Do we have any international students? What else? We have more students coming. I'm preparing for IELTS. Yes, okay. How can I help you? Do you have any questions? Is your preparation going well? How are you preparing? So let me ask you a question. Can you tell me about your preparation? How are you preparing? Are you taking the course for money, or are you preparing yourself, or you are preparing like by watching my videos or coming to these lessons? How are you preparing? Because many of students who come here usually prepare themselves. Okay. I still have about 15 minutes, and I can answer all of your questions if you want. About 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I think 2 days ago, we had a student, I think from India or somewhere else, I don't remember. He said that he started preparation and he asked me to explain listening. I have explained listening, and then he said that he will come tomorrow and he will come to our live lessons every day. But I haven't seen him since. So about 2 days, I haven't seen him for 2 days. So I think he's practicing, maybe. He's doing some practice, or he misses our lessons, maybe. I don't know. Watching the videos, doing Baron's vocabulary. Yeah, Baron's vocabulary is a good book. Today I will send you on a Telegram channel the reading book, like the strategies. You can read it and you can do exercises there. It's also a very useful book with all of the strategies to all of the types of reading questions. What else? What else do we have? What news do you have? Can you tell me what is your level of English? Have you taken the IELTS before? If you have taken the IELTS before, what is your score? What was your score? And how much do you want to get? What score do you want to get? No? Nothing? Not yet? Okay, for those who just joined, I want to tell that, let me show you the book. This book. I will send you today this book. This book is very useful for your reading. It explains all of the tips, all of the techniques on how to work with IELTS. Okay, it explains everything. Also, it gives you a lot of exercises that are also useful for your reading. Okay, you can download it on the Telegram channel. Link is below, actually. Do you have any other questions? Any ideas on what to do today? No? Nothing? Silence? Today we have very silent students. Yesterday it was more active. Today, a little bit less active. Okay, so you're watching my videos. Are they useful? Do you understand everything? Do you need my help? I'm here every day, actually, at 9 in the evening. You can come here every day at 9, and you can ask questions or ask for advice on IELTS on how to prepare, how to organize your day, what to do before the examination, what exercises you should do, where to find any sources. I can find them. Yesterday or the day before, we were talking about the recent questions, the actual questions that come on IELTS speaking and IELTS writing. I have shown it. There are 2 or 3 websites. I have also sent them on the Telegram channel. You can watch it there. You can check it out. Okay. So, let me conclude today's lesson, maybe, because there are not many people and not all of them are active. Okay, so today we're talking about reading all of the strategies and the book that is very useful for you to prepare for reading. Okay, you can find all of the strategies there. I will send the book on Telegram right now. You can download it and do the exercises. If you have something that is not that is difficult, if you have something that is difficult, if you have any challenges or questions, you can come here tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the evening and we can discuss your questions. Okay? I understand why today students are not active, because today is Sunday. It's a weekend. Probably you are very tired. Okay. So if you don't have any other questions, I will end this lesson. I was glad to see you. 5 people. How many people we had today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Today we had 5 people. My congratulations. You